Hello my loves, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I am Esther, aka Miss Manifester. I am a manifestation coach who specifically likes to give you the tools to change what is going on the inside so that you manifest different results on the outside. Very much be the change that you seek. And today we are doing an EFT tapping to stop you from checking the 3D. If you want to jump straight to the EFT, the timestamp is here, but I just want to give a little overview of what this is about, what this looks like, and why we want to stop doing it at an energetic level, because it's basically stalling and throwing resistance in the mix with our manifestations. Checking the 3D is effectively a behavior that we are doing that implies we are not living in the end with our manifestation. So, for example, it can be checking your phone, checking for text messages, checking for emails. It's like you've thrown out the intention to the universe. You've said, this is what I'm claiming. And then you keep trying to track it. You keep trying to check, is it here yet? I want the good news. I need it now. But the more you are kind of constantly using your present moment to check whether something has arrived, the basically more you're implying, I don't actually have it. And you're sending out a signal of lack. And this can be really confusing, I think, for people with this whole manifestation thing around expectancy and expecting good things, because obviously then you're kind of going, okay, well, where's the stuff? That's probably like a whole other video. And I just think nowadays our phone can be a little bit detrimental. It's almost like so much good news these days comes through our phone. It's almost too easy to engage in these behaviors of checking for good news, because it doesn't usually come via the post anymore or via a landline telephone. And I would like to think that back in the day, you know, we kind of wouldn't have sat around waiting for the postman necessarily, or that we would have been waiting by the landline. You know, you just had to go out, you know, you just had to go and get on with your life. And that's exactly what this is about, is the living in the end version of you wouldn't be looking at their phone. They wouldn't be constantly checking to see if there's something that's going to light them up. They would be living in a place of happiness, calm, because there is no problem to solve, joy, laughter, all of these things. It's about using your present moment to tap into that energetic state. So some of my top solutions to this, aside from using the EFT here, is engaging in gratitude, finding contentment with what is now so that you don't feel like you constantly need this good news in order to complete you in any way. I also am a massive, advocate of distraction. Honestly, like, you need to get off topic. You need to get your mind very much focused on something else, get busy with something else, and using those as a combo strategy so that eventually you kind of just go, oh yeah, like I just stop focusing on the absence of that, and that is when it flows through. The other thing to listen to very much is your speech. So what are the conversations that you are engaging in? Are you constantly going, where's this thing? I keep talking about the lack of it. Basically, look at your behaviors, listen to yourself, look at the way you're showing up. And is that the version of you that is living in the end, that has your manifestation? Or are you still showing up as the version of them that hasn't got it yet, who's kind of like a few steps behind the delivery? So I want to use this today to just, I think, really program the mind to understand that these behaviors aren't actually helping us and they are stalling, and that we want to shift our focus. So I'm more than happy again, as always, to do more on these topics, but I'm just keeping this very, very nutshell, and let's just kind of get into it. So if you want to start, just wrap your arms around yourself to give yourself a hug. I just want to honor you for taking this present moment, this time today, to decide to create a shift, to create new behaviors that align with the version of you that has what it is that you want. I'm proud of you. So whenever you are ready, let's start tapping on the side of the hand. Remember, I'm just channeling this, so I don't know what I'm going to say. And off we go, repeating after me. And feel free to rate how you feel on a scale of 0 to 10. A 10 would be very anxious, very checky, maybe very controlling, and a 0 is, I'm good, you know, light as a feather. Let's get on with it. I'm trusting as well. Right, here we go. Even though I want to trust, to live in the end, and know like I know that my manifestation is done, I am really struggling with feeling like I'm waiting and wondering where it is. And as such, I keep showing up with checking behaviors. These behaviors are not serving me, so I choose to intercept them, to be self-aware and show up as my higher self, who has their manifestation already. Ends of the eyebrow. I am safe to stop checking. I am safe to stop checking the 3D. I am safe to stop looking out there and constantly analyzing. Where is my manifestation? Where is that text message? Where is that email? Where is that good news? And doing any behaviors that are not serving my manifestations or me in this present moment. The more I keep checking, the more I keep monitoring, the more I keep focusing on the fact it's not here in the present with my eyes, the more I am holding myself back from taking my manifestation out of the vortex and bringing it into the 3D. The more I keep checking, I keep sending out a signal that I don't have it. It's sending out a signal of lack and maybe even distrust in the process. I am robbing myself of this present moment. I could be using this present moment for joy, for contentment, for laughter, for productivity, for self-love, for connection, for anything that lights me up, that puts me in flow, that makes me feel good. But instead, I've been checking my phone been trying to track the universe. This strategy is not working for me. I'm trying to control. I would love good news, but at the moment, I'm sending out a signal that I'm not happy, I'm not content, and I'm not complete without this manifestation. I am choosing to let go of any thoughts, of any manifested behaviors that are blocking my manifestation. I am no longer stalling myself. I am no longer creating any resistance. I am no longer in lack. I'm no longer trying to control. I am moving to trust. I am moving to it is done. I am moving to joy. I am moving to solution and the version of me who already has their desire. Going about my life, going about my business, talking positively, behaving positively, behaving powerfully, no longer checking, because there's nothing to check. In the higher dimensions, this delivery is done. The order is in. My manifestation is coming. It is in the 3D. There's nothing to check. It is done. Everything is great. Everything is solved. I feel peace. I feel relief. I feel joy. Moving to this version of me, focusing on everything and anything that puts me in this state. Thinking and moving for my highest and greatest good. I am the solution. I am the process. This manifestation comes through me, and I'm speeding up the delivery by letting go, by being my highest self. This version of me has my manifestation. I am the solution. It is done. And so it is. Give yourself a big squeeze. Well done for taking this time for yourself today. Just know you are safe. You are safe to stop checking. Like, not checking. How can I phrase this? I've been talking about this on my other videos recently with letting go. It really is my favorite topic because it is the solution. Not checking your phone doesn't mean that you don't care. Like, it doesn't, not looking out for your manifestation doesn't mean that you're taking your eyes off the prize. It doesn't mean that you've given up. But it's that you don't have to keep asking. You don't have to keep checking. You don't have to keep doing techniques. And that's another thing that sometimes we do when we're not in the trust. We keep over repeating techniques. So if this is something that you want to take further, particularly, you can reach out to look at coaching with me. All my links, email, etc. is in the description. There are some surrender products in my shop, you know, a surrender, EFT, subliminal, and workbook exclusives. This, guys, really is the key. I will often be writing in my journal and go, you know, thank you for this. As soon as I just stop, like sometimes just forget. The day I forget to like write about something that I'm, you know, claiming for myself, it comes, because it's almost like, you know, I wasn't attached to that anymore. This is a very fine line. Like you do have to feel this out at an individual level. Am I writing about this? Am I scripting about this? You know, for example, because it puts me in a good state. I love it. It feels powerful, visceral, like I am connecting into it when I'm doing these exercises. Or are we doing them because we're trying to force something along? You know, this is very, very important. Knowing in yourself, in addition to the gratitude, distracting yourself strategy, self-awareness, knowing why you're doing certain things is everything. Like if you can understand, am I acting out of, you know, love, joy, excitement, connection, you know, all of these positive things, you know, am I behaving from that energy space, or am I engaging in behaviors out of lack, out of fear, out of control? Check that with yourself, check in with yourself. I hope this video has served you. I hope it's been useful. Sending you all the love, all the good vibes, and I will catch you all soon. Take care. Bye.